Trading has closed on the 20th of October, 2022. Let's do our disclaimer, go over our calls, and make some predictions. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, Friday, October 21st, 2022. Please remember, my calls can be completely wrong. Any trade you make should be at your own risk. Call for the pattern with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow should also have an early high. We hit a target 3670.27 after this early morning rally. Frankly, I thought it was out of reach, but it did print. There's the red line. It printed resistance over the target. Today's patterns generated a new target, 3682.77. Unless we gap down smartly, that's my call for tomorrow. In the morning, MEJT gave a buy signal. It did print the minimum target immediately. This pattern usually is a rally into the close, and I really thought we'd get more than the minimum, but we didn't. And this drop was called false. This drop below is also called false, gives us a target of 3682.77, most likely to print before tomorrow's close. This is usually a rally day when it's negative instead. More negativity tends to follow. Doesn't mean you have to close lower. It gets invalidated if we gap and promptly overtake today's high. Nothing would surprise me in this market. This big drop couldn't close under all these lows. We have a higher target, and who knows what will happen. Well, this was my big reversal. I was looking for a challenge of the upper band. That's probably enough, but usually you come closer than that. Nothing stops us from dropping right from here. I'd be happier if we came a bit closer, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. I really don't have any count I'm perfectly happy with. I'm using this, not saying it's right, but if that's A and that's B, I'm expecting a wave C. This could be it, but nothing stops it from being like this with one more move up. Doesn't break any rule. We had this big reversal last Thursday. So far, even after dropping straight for 3 days, we just made a Fibonacci retracement to the 61.8% of the rally. It's one place where these things can stop. You can certainly count this as blue A, blue B, blue C, and this could be A and this could be B. Nothing in this count stops you from having a wave magenta C up sharply like magenta A. Now, that's not the only way to count it. This could be ABC, this could be 1, this could be 2, this could be 1 of 3, 2 of 3. We could have a collapse right from here, I suppose. It wouldn't ruin anything. Either count works. I get suspicious when you try to break lower for 3 days and you just can't deliver the goods. Now, we could deliver them tomorrow by gapping down. Nothing stops it. But so far, despite all this negativity, it's just a Fibonacci retrace. It all could change tomorrow, but that's where we stand now. My signals are as mixed as I've ever seen them. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. We could still gap down. Mixed signals. It's a higher target. If we don't gap down smartly, the rules call for it to print. Also, 3 days of steady declines haven't managed to close under relevant prior lows. New sentiment readings were released today. There are levels compatible with major bottoms. These aren't pinpoint indicators, but since I think we're going to go lower at some point, I'd rather have less negativity when the big drop starts, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. Today's usually bullish pattern was bearish instead. Unless we gap and promptly overtake the high of day, should see lower prices tomorrow regardless of how we close. Should be only a matter of time till this rally retraces in its entirety and new lows print. Futures are down as I write this. There's nothing precluding us from going lower right from the start. But I can't rule out a sharp move higher first, and I'm hoping tomorrow's action is going to clarify the picture. I mean, if we just keep going down and futures are down, I can explain it, and I have all kinds of lower targets. But if this is an ABC, you could have another move like this, and if we gap up tomorrow and take out this high, which doesn't have to happen, but if we do, a lot of bears are going to be trapped. We could see not just 36.82, but also 37.70, which should print at some time. And I'm hoping tomorrow's action is going to clarify things, because this leaves me in the middle of limbo right here, because I can explain a move in either direction. That's why the signals are mixed. Tomorrow has the early high, and that's today's call.